All right, it's day 41, work day 41. So if you take away the rain days, it'd actually be 39 true working days on the house. We're basically where we started off, or where we ended off last night, with the front porch frame and steel up for the roofing on the porch. The canopy over the window of the office, and we'll go in and check out the kitchen real quick. Nothing's really changed. We brought our sink down because they're going to use it to kind of basically frame up and form up the concrete for the countertop in the kitchen along the wall. And then we'll go out onto the service area that was poured yesterday, so you'll get a little bit better view of the size of that room, because it's really a room. It's going to be covered with roof, and hopefully we'll get some steel up on that today, as well as some C-purlins, and get everything taken care of for that. And the door jambs should be here at some point today, and we'll see some of those go up. So with that, we'll go inside and start day 41. So, we're in the kitchen. You saw the island from yesterday. The frame for the counter is here, and we brought the sink. So we'll work with the guys and position the sink where we want it, wherever Manlin wants the sink. It looks like we would have a decent amount of space on both sides if it was in the middle. That's up to her. I'll let her decide where it's going to go.
Well, you said you want it in the middle.
I don't care. I really don't.
So that's...
if you want it on the end, put it on the end and you'll have more counter. It
no.
doesn't matter to me.
I think each end
have decent size.
Yeah, have enough space on each side, so that works.
Granite.
Yeah.
And then the top of the island will be granite as well. And it's gonna, we've already kind of chosen the style and color of granite that we wanted, and it's a lighter color. Here in the Philippines, a lot of them, they love the black. They like black counters, they like the black granite, they like the cabinets to be black, and that's just not gonna happen with ours. We want it bright and open, and so we've already picked that out. So the service area, it's a step down out here. It's going to be about a 4-inch step down from the kitchen out here. It was all poured yesterday. Got a couple outlets here. We've got the window here. So the washing machine will be out here, and where the wood poles are at right now is actually going to be some metal poles. We just have to decide what they're going to be. There's going to be several along here. And then we'll have a full gate here. And this will be where our dog, Odin, will hang out until we're able to get a fence up. This will be basically his room for a while. And he'll love it. So they've done the steps out here. Obviously they're temporary, they're not finished. So the steps are going to be tiled. So they look kind of messed up right now, but they're really not. There's no finishing done at all yet. So that once the tile is put on and everything, they'll be finished and it'll look nice. So with that, I mean, we got you already saw the video from yesterday. We got the bathrooms poured and all of that. So that's pretty much the start of today. We've still got some steel to put out over here, over the service area. We've got the front porch to pour. We've got the canopy to pull off over the window, and we've got a whole bunch of door jambs coming that hopefully will be put in today. So with that, we're gonna get going on day 41 and hopefully we'll get a ton of stuff done today. So we will be back soon. So they've got this set up over here for the sand. And troublemaker cows over here.
On the edge of the hole.
See, they're already filling up the sandbags with the good sifted sand. And you can see here when they sift it, this is what we get. They sift it, and this is what they sift out of the sand. So that's pretty fine sand, and that's going to be for the plastering. So and tell them where it comes from.
Well, they call it lahar. Lahar is like the one from the volcanic eruption, what I know, but I don't know if it's that lahar sand. I'm not really sure if that's actually come from that or it's just the name of it, because it looks like one. So I don't really know for sure. Anyway, there's calves in there that's rough housing here close to the hole, the big hole that we dug here. So my husband just chased them away.
I just don't want them falling in there.
Yeah.
They can have all the water they want, just don't fall in the hole.
There you go.
So the scaffolding over here, that's scaffolding for inside that they made. so they can move it from room to room without tearing it down all the time. It's light. It's made of cocoa lumber and a form that is up on top, and they threw this together in a matter of
And
minutes.
this is where they will put the...
That'll be where the finishing sand and cement goes.
the mix.
And so they'll be able to move from room to room with that pretty quickly. We've got these set up out here for obviously doing the outside. We've got 2 more scaffolding here that they've made up with the little mix boxes. So we're not sure how many workers we'll have doing this, but obviously you're going to have one that's the skilled worker that's actually doing the plastering, and then you'll have a worker assigned to that skilled worker, and that worker is responsible for making sure he doesn't run out of the plaster. So it's going to be a constant rotation. I mean, they're going to be cruising. They're going to be busy. So so we'll go inside real quick. And they poured where the sink is at, and the island, and it's they were all freaking out because it's taller than what the Filipinos are used to. Now, mind you, the floor is going to come up a little bit when we do the tile. So it's roughly, the island is roughly about my hip. And same with the countertop over there. We've seen too many Filipino houses where they're so far down that to do anything you have to bend over, it hurts your back, and they even go to the point of it's too low for them, for a Filipino, and we didn't want that. So this box here is, we've already got the sink, so they measured this out. Once this is set and dried, they'll pull this box, and the hole that remains, the sink will fit right into that hole. The countertop will be granite, and that's all been measured out already for one slab of granite, as well as this for the island. It'll be one slab of granite as well, and they will match. We will get the same style of granite for both. The finish will be done on the island as well. The back side is open for stools. We'll have 3 stools eventually that we can slide under there. We don't need storage in there. We don't really need a whole lot of storage out in the kitchen either. Maybe up above the window. Maybe we'll eventually have some, because we have a whole room here that's a pantry. It's going to have a lot of shelves and different storage stuff in there. So we're not real concerned about cabinets and that kind of thing in the kitchen, at least right now. They're cleaning up, they're sweeping up, they've been just really starting to prep for the finishing work. We got 4 door jambs in. The one is really wide. That's going to be the front door. Our front door is going to be 1 meter wide, so it's an oversized door. We have to special order it. It'll be made for us. We've got all the white PPR water line, and all the oranges for the electrical. They've poured, we've already shown you, they poured the bathrooms, both the master and the common. They've still got to add a little bit of wall here for this room. It's gonna start plastering out pretty good. So so they've got all the plumbing stuff in here taken care of. The water line, as well as in the master bath. They've run the water line in through there as well. And all the chunks that you see out of the wall, that's all going to be repaired, and that's just it's normal here. Like all the outlets and stuff, they'll chip away. Once they have a solid wall, they'll put it in, and then they will repair it. So that's all normal business here. So you know, they've been building houses here for a lot of years, and lots and lots and lots of years. So we're not going to change it. So we're going along with it, and I know that they've done a good job. They built this really strong. The master is again, it's poured. Obviously, the bathroom is poured. We've got the water line in there as well. We've got the drain for the sink. Obviously, the toilet and the shower down on the end. So we're going to have to buy some tiles. We've got a lot to do here in a short period of time. But it's definitely coming to a good point in the build, because really the build is done. Getting the house up. We have bought the roof. We're at the process of waiting for the roofing to come. They are going through the entire steel roof, the trusses and everything, and making full welds. So there's no tack welds up there. It's going to be full welds all the way around. And while they're doing that, the guys will be in here doing finish work for the plastering. Tomorrow they'll put in the door jambs and stuff like that. So I believe they won't start plastering until next week, probably Tuesday. But I don't know when we're going to get the granite. Obviously, we don't want to get it too early. I don't want to damage it. But they're going to have to finish a lot, get it squared away, and then we'll get the granite that we need. Granite is so much cheaper here in the Philippines than the United States. So if I had a huge amount of counter space here, I would still put granite on all of it because it's so affordable here. So that's roughly that's about it. I'm sure tomorrow we're going to get some steel out here. They've got some out here already waiting to go out across here for the service area, like the front porch was taken care of. We have just a small pile of hollow blocks left over here. I'm not sure if we're even going to do anything with those other than that little bit of a wall in the one bedroom doorway. I think we have to put a little bit in there. And that's it for the hollow blocks. So I think total we were at like 4,100 hollow blocks for the entire build. And we'll do a whole video on the cost and how much materials we used and everything else. We've kept all of our receipts and everything, and tried to do our best to be able to show you what everything is going to cost us, and we're going to be honest about some of the problems we had, as well as some of the great things that we experienced too. So today was it's kind of a transition day. They're definitely swinging from building to finishing. So with that, that's the end of day 41, and we will be back tomorrow for day 42.